Hi,
Hello,
I'm Jo-Dee.
I'm Graham, and for those eagle-eyed ones amongst you, you will notice but I haven't changed since last week. That'll be because we did 2 or 3 of these recordings at once.
Don't give away our
Good
secrets.
point, good point. But today we spoke to somebody in Dubai, and she told us, as it was pouring with rain over here, the wind was blowing a gale, that they get 365 days of sun in Dubai.
Isn't
Great.
that nice? I know. It makes you
No,
want
not
to go
really.
there.
I like the changes in the weather. I mean, I feel sorry for all those people that have been flooded out and at the moment, which is pretty bad in the UK.
Yeah, no, it is.
No, I like the changes of the seasons and the weather. And besides, you can't ski in Dubai, can you?
There is something called Ski Dubai, which you
Yeah,
can.
well, it's not the same, is it? It's
It
not the same as 70
is.
kilometres of ski runs in Val d'Isère and Tignes, is it?
Okay.
For
You
those
always
of
got
us,
something to grump about, haven't
I'm
you?
not grumping about it. I'm grumping about the fact I haven't been this year, which is very disappointing.
Aww.
Can't find anybody to go with. Jo-Dee can't ski.
I can make hot chocolate.
Yeah, well, that just doesn't really do it, does it? And then I'll just get fat if I eat hot chocolate. And Jo-Dee probably toboggans. She'd probably make a good person tobogganing.
What's tobogganing?
Well, sitting on a thing that you just go down the slope. You point your feet down it, and down you go.
I like that. Let's do that.
Yeah, you'd like that. Yeah.
I roll very well.
Apparently so. Apparently so.
Anyway, today we're actually talking to Carol Talbot, and she's going to tell us a whole lot of life hacks, which are very interesting. And she's got so much wisdom to show us that we're going to do this in a few parts. And this is part 1.
Yeah, part 1, and then there'll be some other parts over the next few weeks. So I think there's 5 points in total from Carol. But the first one was quite key, so we're going to show it as one part and then do the others over the next couple of weeks. So keep watching.
Yeah, remember to subscribe, like, turn the bell on. Thank you.
1. Hi, I'm Carol Talbot. I'm a master trainer of NLP, timeline therapy and hypnosis. I'm also a master firewalk instructor, author of 2 books, Breaking Through and You, the Divine Genius. I'm also working in a number of other areas like light language. I also work with plant medicines, indigenous medicine. So in the realm of wellness, whether that be wellness in the mind, with the emotions, with the body, or spiritually. So today I'm going to share some points, 5 points that may help you get more out of your life, all areas.
1.
Okay, well, the first one I always share with clients is because groups or individuals usually come to me because they've got an issue or something not working in their life. So the first thing I want to speak about is cause and effect. There's 2 types of people. Cause people who make things happen, and then on the other side there's affect people who are victims of circumstance. These are the people who say, it wasn't me, it wasn't my fault, it's nothing to do with me. They're always blaming other people. And the degree to which you're blaming others or the world outside of you is the degree to which you're helpless. You're not in the driver's seat of life. So I admit sometimes it's nice to have a moan, groan, grumble and complain, right? And blame other people and the people around you. But as I said, you still end up helpless. And if people are coming to me and they have a problem or a challenge in their life, as I prefer to call them, then I cannot solve their problem for them. If they created or come from the mindset that, you know, there are no victims in a self-created reality, that if you create your reality, then if there's a challenge within that reality, you have the ability to switch it round. And so that's one of the first frames that I always introduce to people to put them back onto the driver's seat. Now, when people have health challenges, so Jo-Dee, from your perspective, often people will say, well, no, it's, you know, I didn't ask for this. And, you know, sometimes we do not recognize that the thoughts that we've been operating from or the emotions that we've been operating from correlate to our what we see in the outside world or what's manifesting in our physical body. We don't see, because we live in a time-space reality where there's a time delay between having the thought and actually it manifesting, we do not see it. So often people are reluctant to say, so, do you mean I created my dis-ease? Well, whether you believe that you did or you didn't, as I said, the degree to which you're blaming others, the environment, the food, people, situation, you're helpless. So we still want you back in the driver's seat. So an example I often give is, let's say my business isn't going well. I could blame a sales team. I could blame clients not paying on time. I could blame the bank for not giving me any more money. But I'm still blaming others, and I'm still, not doing well in business.
Yeah.
Rather, if I say, my business isn't going well, what can I do about this?
Mm-hmm.
How have I created this? It puts me back in the driver's seat. And then that's when your mind starts giving you more solid answers and solutions.
Right.
Another perspective from this would be, I don't know whether you've heard of a woman called Dr. Sue Morter.
No,
Have you heard of her?
No.
No, look her up. She calls it the cosmic bus stop. So if we're going sort of more to sort of the spiritual or esoteric realms, she says, sometimes we have no idea, we are eating healthy, we live in a great environment. How come things aren't going well in my life?
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe it's because at a deeper level you were asking for growth or evolution in your life. And, honestly, growth and evolution doesn't usually come along when you're sort of flatlined and happy. It's usually when the pot's being stirred come our biggest lessons. But Dr. Sue Morter talks about the cosmic bus stop. And she said, imagine you're about to come into this life, if you believe in reincarnation, but imagine you're about to come into this life and you're at the bus stop and you're chatting to a few other people there and you say, oh, what are you going in for? What do you want to learn? And let's say you say, well, I want to really learn about forgiveness, but not just any old forgiveness. I want really, really deep forgiveness. So you look at the others there and say, I don't suppose any of you would play the role of, doing something really bad, maybe a car accident or something really bad, such that, I really have to learn about forgiveness.
Yep.
Well, you can imagine, of course, everyone at the bus stop goes very quiet. But one chap pipes up and says, well, I need to learn about self-forgiveness. So I'll do it. I'll be that perpetrator for you. And when you look at things from that perspective, it gives you a different slant on the lessons you're going through. There's also books by Dr. Michael Newton called Life Between Lives that takes that point. And there's also another author called Dr. Robert Schwartz, and he said, I think his book is The Soul's Journey, and he interviewed people with different challenges in this reality. It could be mental challenges, it could be physical challenges, it could be relationship challenges. And when they look at it from a bigger perspective of a life lesson, the purpose for coming in to this reincarnation, they can understand the challenges that they accepted. So as I said, when I work with people, the first frame that I always introduce them to is cause and effect. Let's put you on the cause side of the equation, because that's where you have the greatest power. You're back in the driver's seat. You're in charge of your life. If you act as if you are the cause for all the effects in your life, you will get a better result because you're in charge. You're in the driver's seat. So for people who are finding it a little bit challenging to get their head around that, just act as if that were true for a day or so and see the shifts and changes when you feel you're back in the driver's seat.
No, absolutely.
Good advice.
Very good, I know.
Like it.
Wow, that was a lot to take in from Carol.
Yeah, that was a lot, and that's just part one. So you're going to need to keep watching to hear parts 2, 3, 4, and 5 coming to a computer near you soon.
Yeah, so remember, what am I going to say? Subscribe, like, and comment. Let us know if you've tried anything that Carol suggested, and maybe some things that you would like to do or that you've done that worked or didn't work.
Yeah, and if you want to star in this show, then just let us know that too, because you can be a star for a day.
Yay! With Jo-Dee and Graham.
Okay, bye.
Bye.